Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Boone. Dude, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm really disappointed because y'all know the news. We have Supreme TNF today, and what is this, bro? I can't even sit down because I'm actually like really disappointed. This is not it, Chief. Like, if it is it, hey, let me know in the comments because I always like to hear your guys' opinions, but like, stop lying to yourself, man. We don't want to look like medics on the mountain, bro. I don't even ski or snowboard, and even I could right away think like, this just is not gonna work out, man. Having a bunch of medical logos all over you on the slopes, I don't really think it's the movement, but let's talk about it. Supreme TNF, we're about to review the collab, maybe early resale predictions. I've already been talking to the boys in browser with the item I'm thinking is gonna be the best resale from this release. If you guys want to be a part of that discussion, come join us on browser, my private cook group. And I've been forgetting to say this, but if you want to join my free cook group, I will be putting up a Discord link this Wednesday before the release. So yeah, just follow me on Instagram if you want to join that. But let's get into this video today. Drop a like if you do enjoy, and if you just hate Supreme North Face, because I literally am starting to hate this collab, let's get into it. So here we are on the Supreme website. We're gonna go through all the lookbook photos they took. We'll go visit sub community when we have the full drop list. But why do they always gotta do these Teletubby ass photos nowadays, man? Every time we get a North Face collab, the boys get their matching Baltoros and go out in public. Like, this shit's so funny to me. Yeah, the pluses, boys. Dude, I cannot get behind this one. I could maybe accept it if it was like on the hood. I think those are decent little hits, I suppose, but like the big fatty doinker on the backside, you have another on the front. There's like 5 different plus signs all over this. That in itself annoys the hell out of me, but the branding is just so like, ugh. You just have the most bland Supreme spell out, nothing unique. It doesn't even really like flow with the jacket well. It's like this white blob. Like, I want to be positive about this collab just because I always try to look at the bright side of Supreme stuff. You guys know that I've vouched for this brand while y'all called it dead the last 2 years, but even this, man, I'm so just done with the North Face collaborations. I can't believe I'm saying that. There's a little feature on the inset logo denim looking muy bonita. But here we have the camo color. I actually really do like the camo they used. I think it was a pretty sick choice. But that being said, this is still not a go, man. At least for the jackets. Another shot of the camo. I definitely am a fan of the camo on this one, which is weird to say because I usually am a hater. The lilac color, man, I don't know. One of my biggest problems nowadays with Supreme North Face is if you take a look back at back in 2016 and 2015, we used to get these North Face capsules that maybe had 1 or 2 jacket styles and maybe 1 or 2 colorways. Like, I missed those drops where it felt like each color was special. I just think they're doing way too much now, man. Next up, we gotta talk about this Yeezy Gap looking ass jacket fit. I swear the first thing I thought of with this jacket was just Yeezy Gap, which is kind of funny. I feel like that might have been an inspo for the blue in this, but I actually do like the blue they used. The pants, again, like, if there was one of the logos, maybe I could deal with it, but like both neat, like, I'm just trying not to get too ranty, bro. Let's keep going. Black, boring as hell. Like, the black is so dull on this collaboration, man. Next up, a really good representation of just the amount of plus signs you're about to have all over yourself. Like, bro, nobody in any video game ever has been a medic or any kind of heal person. Like, when you play Overwatch, nobody wants to be the healer. So why do people want to go spend $500 to look like a healer? None of you in Battlefield run the medic class. So why are you gonna spend $500 for this jacket, bruh? I don't know. Make it make sense, man. Next up, we have a shot of all the camo stuff. I'm gonna just stop talking about the plus signs. Oh, by the way, they glow up, so, you know. Let's keep going. Now, here's the Parka Jacket. These actually are Summit Series items again. I don't know how I feel about that. It feels like we just got Summit Series stuff like a year ago, and that whole collaboration was really focused around the Summit Series branding, so I don't know. I'm not like in love that all this stuff says Summit Series on it again. Also, I will say my favorite feature of this jacket, why'd I say that so weird, is the name badge right here. I actually thought that was really sick. Like, that's actually a useful feature. It's kind of a cool little, just a little splash on the jacket. That's like the one thing about these jackets I can somewhat be like, all right, like, that's a cool little added feature. The rest of it's dog shit. I'm just gonna keep it a buck, man. I really want to like this collab. Like, the colorways aren't the worst. Like, I like this blue. I like the camo. The lilac, Don't know if we needed that one. The black's boring. There's definitely features to this collaboration that I enjoy, but the actual just designs, man, at the end of the day are not. Not to mention, I almost forgot. It's what, like almost April now? We're getting into spring. It's almost getting warm outside. We don't need these puffy ass jackets. Like, we don't need ski goggles. We'll get into that. Who's going skiing when the season's over, bro? Like, there's just so many parts of this collab that just frustrate me, man. Like, I feel like Supreme TNF had such a good opportunity to just capitalize on the crazy hype of this season, and they just absolutely shat the bed, bro. Like, they had a wet ass fart. They thought that shit was dry. It was an absolute waterfall in their pants. What are we talking about? I'm sorry. That's just what this lilac color does to me, bro. I just have to go on a tangent. Here's the backpack. I think this is even like the same model of bag they used for the Summit Series backpack. Nothing feels super new about this besides the horrific plus sign and just the worst Supreme branding I've ever seen on a North Face. Like, this branding is so bare bones, bro. And here's our first look at the ski goggles. People are probably thinking this is what I'm saying is the best item for profit this drop. And if you're thinking so, you're wrong. We're probably about to see the item that's my favorite pretty soon here. I think these are cool and all. Again though, like the season, man, it just does not make sense. And after retail, like, it's probably not gonna have much profit. But here we have the actual photo. So, I mean, look at this camo, bro. This is honestly a really solid camo. You take away the plus sign, there's probably some profit here. Like, they didn't even need the branding on the back or anything. Like, this probably would have had, oh, it actually is a Baltoro, okay. But I mean, you really didn't have to do much on these jackets, and they would have done better than if you added all the plus signs. I mean, this clashes so poorly, bro. Like, it just does not blend at all. The fact these are gonna light up too just bothers me more. I'll stop beating the dead horse. I love this color again. Really nice shade of blue here. I'm just glad it's not that cyan, like, just like, I hate that. I know some of y'all like it. That's totally fair. I think this is a better shade of blue though, personally. Okay, maybe this is more of a pink than a purple, like I was saying. It's not really a lilac, but yeah. When are they gonna stop doing pink jackets for the TNF stuff? Like, I don't know, man. This should have been a 3 colorway collab. I don't think the pink was necessary. And yeah, here's the black. It's just so boring, man. Like, the last Summit Series they did is way better than this one, in my opinion. So I didn't realize this. It looks like the Parka. Are these even Parkas? Mountain Pro Jacket. I can't keep up with all the dumbass TNF models. I'm sorry, y'all. There's a billion. I don't care. This one has the name badge on it. Probably my favorite jacket of the set. Don't say anything about the plus signs, Boone. Just keep it going. Maybe if you put the hood over far enough, it'll look like Kaz eyes. I'm sorry I ever fucking spoke a word in this universe. I just had to say that, yeah. The pants, like, less is more, Supreme. I'm just gonna throw it, like, less is more. We don't need it on both knees, bruh. Like, we get it, you're a fucking medic. You wanna go heal somebody, that's great. You don't need it on both knees. If y'all were thinking about copping these, by the way, little salesman pitch, I actually have the black pair of these with the arc design embroidered on them. Size small, hit me up. I'll sell them to you for cheaper than this garbage. Oh, great, they're on the back side too. I actually didn't even know that. I just threw up in my mouth. Like, what are we doing, bro? Supreme, I have no words. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Next up, now here it is. We didn't even see like any really good photos of these in the lookbook. So this probably has to be my favorite item for resale out of this collab, which is really a bummer. Like, I love to hype up the jackets, but at this point, man, Supreme TNF jackets have not performed well in like 2 years. Like, it's actually ridiculous. But yeah, this is actually, in my opinion, gonna be the best profit item. If you remember those turtlenecks a while back, I actually went for one of those. I remember I got a high traffic error, but those actually sell for like over double retail now. These might not go quite as crazy, but these are definitely gonna do well. Even if you didn't want to keep it as a shirt, you could just cut it off right here and keep it as a balaclava. So I think these are super solid. I actually like the design. I mean, it's nothing too crazy, just 2 logos stacked. Yeah, black color. I mean, any color this you can't go wrong. I would avoid the pink. I actually really dig the camo on this one. The camo, the black, the blue are all really solid, but I actually think this is probably what I'm gonna go for this release. I doubt I'd go for a single other item from this collab. Probably the black color. Every size should actually do pretty well. Probably around 98 retail or so. Should be multi-cartable. But that's probably my favorite item for profit, man. Next up, the tee. We saw no photos of this. The t-shirt design's cool. I like they did something different, but in my opinion, this should have been a back design. I think they should have just put the little small branding on the front like they normally do. Keep this graphic on the back. Or if you really wanted to just be clever, inventive, they could have kept the North Face Supreme, like maybe logo stack that on the front, sort of like a Marc Jacobs logo, that like handwritten look. And then on the back side have the graphic. Even that would have been better. But I think the graphic being on the front, I don't know, man. I wasn't loving it too much. I think it is gonna hurt profit. These tees do the best when it has this small branding on the front. I'm not gonna hate on the t-shirts, especially because the colorways they chose are pretty solid. Obviously the Dusty Olive is twerkadelic, but I don't even know if I'm gonna get one. They are somewhat holds. It is getting warmer out, and tees are actually starting to perform pretty well. I've been selling a bunch on StockX. Black, white, olive, 48 retailers so, multi-cartable, get bigger sizes, but not gonna be crazy profit or anything. And here we have the bags. You just straight up look like a medic with this bag, bro. Like I'm expecting you to pull out some bandages or some shit. I don't even know which color I really like the most. Probably the black. I don't know. There's so much black going on. The other colors look kind of weird. I think the black looks the most normal. Black TNF bags do hold decent. So if you really wanted to get something from this collection with the freaking plus sign on it, this black bag probably be the one. But you are gonna have to hold it. A lot of TNF stuff just to hold at this point. And here we have the goggles. The goggles are cool. Like, it's definitely a part of the collab. I'm glad they did, but again, with the season, it just doesn't really make sense. And after their retail, man, like, if you guys remember those Fox Honda goggles, those absolutely bricked. I told y'all they would. I think the same is gonna happen with these. Like, they maybe have some mediocre first day sales, but they're gonna plummet in price once they arrive in hand. So I'd probably just skip on these, man. I really just think that long sleeve thermal is the best item for profit. Oh man, what a disappointment. Like, lookbook items, save us, bro, because I just refuse to get this TNF stuff this week. And they need to do less with it, man. They either need to start doing one TNF collab every season, because the 2 TNF collabs per season's overkill. I honestly think they should just start doing one TNF collab a year, and that should be in fall winter. It should not be spring summer ever. And I think they need to go back to the business model of, like, we're doing 1 or 2 colorways, and we're only gonna do it on 1 or 2 jackets, maybe throw them an accessory, give them a bag, and a t-shirt. Call it a day. Like, I would be so happy with that. At this point, Supreme TNF is just like a walking brick. Like, this shit is comparable to the Timberland collabs. Not even! The Timberland collabs have been better recently than Supreme North Face, bro. Like, I don't know if it's Supreme's fault. I don't know if it's North Face's fault. I'm probably gonna blame North Face because Supreme collabs have been pretty solid, and the North Face one every fucking time, bro, just is so dick. Like, I'm so sorry if you like this collab. That's so fine. Like, have your own opinion. This is all just my opinion, and I think this collaboration is one of the worst North Faces we've ever seen. Maybe I'm being dramatic. Maybe drop a like if you think it's facts, because, like, bro, when you have 5+ signs per item, 3M, just the worst Supreme branding I have seen, man. Like, I cannot get behind it. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. I don't like making these videos where I really just shit on whatever Supreme's releasing that week, but this is truly how I feel, and I felt like this was the best time to rant about TNF. It's almost time for this collab to be over. I remember the days where Supreme TNF was like copping a box logo. Now it's a joke if you buy nearly anything from the collab. Like, it's really sad. Both these brands have more potential than what they've been releasing. I gave y'all my solution. Maybe let me know yours in the comments. I'm just bitching at this point. I hope y'all enjoyed, man. It's been your boy Boone. More videos coming out this week about the release as well as the live cop. Hopefully there's something decent for us to waste our money on, but I'll see y'all later, man. I'm out. Peace.